What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Can y'all hear me out there? What's happening? If you can hear me, if you can hear me, press 1. All right, all right, all right. Just a little delay. I was in the background messing around with DST. They was clowning me. Messing around with Real. Real had me late. You know how that is. When she starts talking to me about doing something, she has my head swimming. Um, I was supposed to have been going live. I'm running a little late. Look, telling me something now. But what's up? What's up, Marcus? What's up, Brandon? How y'all been? Scott, what'd you say, Mia? You've been here for hours. I was sitting in the back trying to get some things going. And like I say, I had Dale and the rest of the DST team back there clowning me, and they knew I was nervous. So you know they were just clowning me, holding them up. Then somebody said, "Man, you're late." So here I am. I don't know where Queen Shield is. She got some things that she has to do. She might pop in later. What's up, Tech? She might pop in later, and we'll see. How's that going out there with you guys with Terrarium and thing? What I wanted to say about that, just to speak on about Terrarium, guys, there's a lot of other APKs that's out there. So sometimes it's just good to just go on and move on. You know, a lot of things that's working. This is up and down. This is up and down. We got the new this and the clone of this and things like that. It's one of the reasons why I always say I have a rule that I do, and I even do it with my APKs. I also do it with my IPTV. If I get an IPTV, I would take that IPTV and solely just that whole week, I would just run that so I can learn it. Then next week I would go to something else. Hey Scott, I'm like you. I'm like you. I was at the point and I said it yesterday was, man, just go on, let it die. Because all of this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But there's a lot of other things that's out there, um, that's working. I seen video they came up with a Terrarium TV, and they put it out there and it lasts for maybe about an hour. And by the time you went back, it was dead. Um, I wanted to show you all something. Let me say a little hello to the rest of the people that's in here. If I didn't, Lynette, how are you? We say OB, shout out a real one. What's up? What's up, man? What's going on? What's up, Andre? But what I was saying, and I'm going to show you something. And if you got my file link, I have a terrarium that is working. But I want to also take this time, and I'm going to show you a few other places where, besides file links, where you can find a lot of APKs. You can go through and check them out. Like I said, with things up and down and the things that we got going on, man, just sometimes it's just good to just let it die, just let it go out, but we'll find something. But with that being said, let the rookie get here and get over here and see what can I do as far as sharing my screen. I want to show you some of the things that I do have on my box, and I'm going to show you some of the places where I actually get some of my stuff from. Let's see if we can get this right quick. Michelle, like I'm showing you, this is on my NVIDIA Shield. You can see the things that I have in here. Like I say, I have a terrarium that I put in my file link maybe about Maybe about 30 minutes ago. And like I was saying, the other ones were going up and down. This one, we're gonna say, like I said, we're gonna do some live things. We're gonna check it out and gonna see how it's going. Real might be able to come in, she might not. Hey Carla. Yeah, Marcus, I do. I do. And I love it. I love it. Um, and you paid attention to that, Marcus. Yeah, I do. And honestly, I love it. I love it. It's one that's not talked about that much, but and it's good. I'm gonna put it like that. It's good. But as far as my terrarium that I just put in maybe about 20 minutes ago, I seen a lot of them that was going down. I found this one. And like I say, man, we can let it die. There's a lot of other things that's there. As you see, I got the Real-Debrid hooked up to it. It does work. Okay. Like I said, I put this in my FileLink about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, Marcus, they have. They have. Prime Stream has gotten real fast. It's a little secret. I'll be trying to keep it every now and then. Cinema. I was doing a video, and I'm still going to do this video, but I want to show you all something. There was, I seen a lot of people, I don't know about other devices, but I do know on the Shield that they were having problems if they didn't have a mouse toggle installed on it, or if they didn't have a mini keyboard. Like I say, I'm gonna do a video on this here, but since we're live, I'm gonna show you here, and I'm still gonna do the video. I have the video, I just have to upload it. What's up, Uno Nice? How you been? Carla. I see Tech. What's up, Tech? Man, I hope I didn't, but I'm speaking now if I didn't. But I wanted to show you something. Inside of cinema, and we know that in movies, when you click on in cinema, it can be a one click. Okay, it's one click. But let's say like on your device, when we click that and it's buffering, that link ain't playing right on your device or anything. And we know that if you go down, if you don't have a mini keyboard, a mouse toggle or something on it, what's up, Dave, Tom and C, if you don't have that on it, we can't even pick a link. I'm here to tell you that there is a way. And like I say, I was doing the video and I got kind of sidetracked. I got some personal things going on. But let me show you something right quick. Let me show you, as you can see, we can't pick a link. I can stay here all day. And I'm using the regular flat remotes, not a game remote, game console remote, anything. So if we do here, highlight that back button and watch this. As you see, I can go in and I just turn that remote into a mouse toggle. I can add my favorites. I can go there. And most of all, like I said, if that link wasn't playing, I can go here and pick my links. I will be putting out that video tonight to show you how you can turn that remote in there into that. Let's go to TV shows. If I go over to TV shows, same thing. We know if you with the Shield, you don't have a game, if you don't have the gaming remote, or if you don't have a mouse toggle that's installed on it, and that mouse toggle on that Shield, man, it's a hit and miss. We know without that, in cinema, which is I think is the big boy up and coming APK that's out there. There's some few of them, but I do like cinema that, as you see, we can't choose anything. But what I found out, I was able to find out how I can choose it. As you see, I can go up and I can pick it. I can take them out. So I was able, playing around with it, I was able to figure out something, how to take that regular mode and turn it into like a mouse toggle. I also found something else out there was very interesting, that in certain episodes, let's say like this TV show that only has 2 seasons. Okay. And like I said, this is without a mouse or a mini keyboard. This is just a regular Shield remote. We know in TV shows we can't do anything. We can sit here and push all day long. But like I said, I discovered a little thing, and once I discovered it, I found out how I can make that regular remote and turn it into a mouse. Now, does it work in the other APKs? I'm not going to say that it does because I haven't tried it. I went through some other ones. I wanted to show you, like on mine, on this particular shield, I got Cinema, Free Flicks. This right here is EU Flicks. What I'm showing you, lots of it I'm showing you is inside of my FileLink. It's just another Terrarium like, clone things, but it's fast, it works good. Like I said, there's a lot of other alternatives. Morpheus is still running good. I have my Morpheus here on my I have my Morpheus here on MPMC, and you can go in there, and what it does, it launches Terrarium. It will launch that Terrarium for you. And yes, if anybody's just coming in, yes, this Terrarium does work. And at the same time, you can go in and you can launch Morpheus. So I found it a little handy, things that I do. Also on my box, I got TTV, another one that's working good. TV Zion is one that I like. I think is it's up and coming. And what I like about TV Zion is that when let's say you into a movie or a TV show, it has that continual watching. And that's what I love about it, because you can see all the things I had went into it, and what happens with continue watching. If you're looking at something and you have to walk off or something comes up, you can stop it, come back, and you can go right back to continue watching, and it will pick up right where you left off. That's one of the features that I love about TV Zion. Our DST build there, I have a Kodi fork, which is on there. Now, when I'm showing you the things that I have, Durex, which I love too, but the APKs that I'm showing you things, and I was showing you that because besides FileLink, we know FileLink, that we have that. One thing that people is not really talking about is EUMC, which I also love. Show you when you open up EUMC. We're going to open that up. As you see, it's a fork. I love this. What it has, it's like a build. It's you see Fire TV Shield, and what it does when you click on them, it will set your advanced settings for that device. Yeah, Terrarium Morpheus no longer receives updates, but guess what? I'll ride with Terrarium. I'll ride with Morpheus until it dies. I mean, because we've been up and down with Terrarium. You know, they're not receiving any updates, but how long will it last? Terrarium, we say, is up and down. Morpheus should have been dead from what they said. Apparently, it's still running very well. But there's the reason why I was showing you all the other APKs that they have out there that everyone should try, and like I was saying right here on this, if you go here and you go to APK installer, you will find inside of here, man, I mean, you have all your, you can see the things that they have in here. And I've actually went in here. This is a sleeper right here for the phone potato streams. I love that. And it shows you, your different APKs that you have in here besides the FileLink. This is another one that you can put on your box, and they have APKs in here. Your VOD APKs, like I was showing you, the EU Fix, which is that Terrarium, Cyberflix, it's the same thing, trust me. And stuff then you can see when it was added, things that you have on there, your Cinema, you also have Cinema, you have Cinema Lite, and they work. Some of them not going to receive updates, like it was saying, like Terrarium and Morpheus, but guess what, they still work. Okay, so we can always, use them until they die. Getting in and actually getting there. Troop, I messed up. I messed up, Troop. I messed up. But what I was saying was that getting in there and using what's there. Don't just get stuck on one thing, and and like, oh, well, Lord, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Man, move on. Find something, because the main thing is that when you click on something, it works. That's what that's what you want. You want it to work. And that's my main thing, for the end users, is that we're going to be using them. I said you got inside, you also have music APKs that are in here. Okay. Those are your music APKs. Inside of this, and like I said, I got them all in my FileLink, but this is other avenues you can have besides just a FileLink. And trust me, they are always putting different stuff in there that I found, and which I really like. They got games in it, your media center APKs, well, which is in EUMC, which is what I'm showing you now. You got your different forks of Kodi. You got chef menu, which is the digs bills that's inside of the Kodis. You even got the 17.6, you got the 18. And there's a whole lot of stuff besides just a FileLink that you can find a lot of things, is what I'm saying. So I want you guys to get in there and have the the best tools that you can have, when you're in here. And this is a habit that I have. I like to go in and close all this mess out that I have, because it's just a thing that I do. I can't stand for all this stuff to be running or even just showing. And APK time is what is where you can find a lot of stuff. And like I'll say, the ECMU. So those are places besides your FileLink that you can go in and find a lot of APKs, download them. Like I say, don't just get stuck on that one. There's a fix for this, there's a fix for that. Let's move on and start learning how to work some of the other ones that's in there. Yeah. Y'all know they were gonna leave me by myself, so they're somewhere in the background right now, and they're laughing. I'm just waiting for one of them. But I tell you, man, we have a lot of antics that be going on in the background with DST, and man, it's funny. What's up, Adam? Okay, okay, Adam. Well, you didn't get that note. My FileLink, the pin code has changed. The pin code is 2020 now. Sorry about that. I did put it up the other night, but the new pin code is 2020. Let me put that in there. I'll send that out to you. Troop, man, I would never fire you, but let me tell you what's going on, Troop. They were messing with me so much. I copied the link and everything. And Troop, I'm not gonna lie to you. I closed out all the windows, and right now I am so nervous. But you know what? You my man. I'm gonna try this because I need all I can get on here. Real was schooling me, right? And Real told me to do something, and I was trying to go and do one thing, and she stopped in the middle of the of schooling me and said, LJ, do this. And I was like, Real, what are you trying to tell me? And I was lost. Not gonna tell you that I wasn't lost. True, I think I got it. Check out Hangouts. Look in your Hangouts. I have so many windows open here, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a trip. I want to know one thing, and I know everyone else going, oh, Eugene, you want a wrench? Man, there's no need to have a wrench on my show. With me on here so nervous, I might mess around and hit a button and knock all of us off. you know. Troop, look in the Hangouts and check that out. Eugene, you know better. I don't give you nothing like that. I can't trust Eugene with that. Eugene be nothing but trouble. But what kind of problems you guys having out there? That was the basic of our show, is to try to do some things live on air and trying to see if we can work out some of the problems and things that some people are having. Scott, that to answer Scott's question, he asked me what did I think about the chaos at UFC after the main event. It was crazy. But I was telling Dale something. Dale and I was talking, and I have some friends of mine that was there. You know, if some of y'all didn't know, you know, I've worked with the heavyweight that was there, Derek Lewis, at one time. And they never showed you where Connor sucker punched one of the other team members when it was on the cage. They showed you when the young kid jumped over the cage into the crowd, but they never showed you when Connor jumped up on the cage. And when Connor jumped up on the cage, someone grabbed him, the security grabbed him. And at the same time, there was another guy that was on the cage from the other team, and Connor reaches over and sucker punches the guy in the face. And that is the reason why the other team, the guy with the red shirt, jumped over in the cage and jumped on Connor. Another reason why Connor don't want to press charges is because he know he got some charges coming at him. But that was crazy. They should strip him of the title. He's probably gonna lose his purse and everything. But you know, Connor's done some things. Connor's the face of the UFC over there. But what are you gonna, you know, you can take what you want from him. You can't take away the domination that he put on Connors. That's one thing for sure. You can't take that away from him. You know, they weren't really worried about the fighters because those contracts, all those guys are under contract. Actually, they own them. What they were worried about was the people, the audience, and you know, oh man, here go DaReal. Where's her mind status? DaReal, you know, you didn't teach me all this stuff. You know, you're gonna have to get in here, man. I'm telling you, after this show is over with, I'm gonna get my head handed to me. Man, yeah, Eugene, he did, but DaReal beat me up behind the scenes the way that dude was whipping up on Connors. I'm telling you, because it seems like I can get some things together. I'm very good with business and investing and talking about that. And I'm just an end user that's trying to get into this here. I do a lot of research, so I find a lot of things. True. I put it in. Look in the Hangouts. I put it in your Hangout. How did you get fired? Don't tell me I did it wrong. And Real, where you at? Because I know it's in the Hangouts by you. True. Look in that Hangout. True. You never did get fired. How you gonna get fired? I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was doing the video after about the 20th time, and the clock was ticking. And what happened was that I got a call from DST, and then I had a question, and it just went crazy. So Troop said nothing. I don't know, Troop. Real. Troop said there's nothing in here. We're gonna do this one more time, Troop. Okay. All right, Troop. Let's see. How's that one, Troop? Try that. Okay. All right. Man, I finally did something right. I finally did something right. Let me get back where I can see everyone because I'm lost over here. But you guys, what's been going on? What's up, Pickpocket? Dave Jane. Okay, Troop. Where you at? What's going on? As y'all see, I started off and I shot all my ammunition, what I had about what was going on, and the other things that I did put in my file links that you all can go in and actually download. And I also went over, who wasn't here, I went over and, like I said, in my file links, there are other things that you can go in, like APK time and stuff like that, so you can download different things, you know. But what is working? What's working out there for you guys, and what's not working? Because I seen Terrarium went up for an hour and went down about 20 minutes after it went up. But like I said, I do have one in my file link that's working for now. But let's move on, y'all. Let's just move on to something else. What's up, Anthony? How are you? GoPro Diney. What's that? You can only play one stream in Kodi. I have to close and reopen to play another. On your box? What you trying to play? What's up, True?
What's up? What's up? I'll send DaReal the link.
Look, I pasted in there. I called myself pasting to everyone. I could have sworn that everyone said, yeah, okay. I thought I didn't. I'm like, when I seen you, I'm like, oh hell, I forgot Troop. I forgot to put in a Troop thing. Donnie, what are you trying to play? You can what stream? When you're saying you can only play one stream, and you're on a Durex bill? On the MS Pro L? Oh, dude, let me open up my let me open up my Durex bill. Let's see what's popping on here.
What happened? You got hacked?
Johnny, what are you trying to play? What stream? I mean, I would like to try to duplicate it. What's up, Brooklyn? How you been, man? Thanks for stopping. Appreciate you. Another guy that's doing some great work in the community, Brooklyn Core Cutters. You know, some y'all, check him out. Real good dude. Where's Donnie at? Donnie asked that. Yeah, the file link. If you have my file link, the code it did change to 2020 from 2018. I started getting these errors like it was too many on it or something, and it wouldn't open. So I found that changing the pin, you were able to access it again. Titanium. No, Eugene. Durex. No, and in fact, since you want to mention Durex, so give me a second. I'll show you. What is it? What's the problem that you have it in Durex? Yeah, Scott. Mine. Like Scott says, mine does too. My Durex does it. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go over there. All right, I got it up. Okay, this is Durex. A lot of you don't know. Also, that Durex fork is also in my file link. You say I can watch one show or movie. If I try something else, it was act like it's gonna play. Says work and then do nothing. What add-on? What add-on? Because if you all haven't seen Durex, man, I love Durex. It just seems to run smooth. My two favorites is Durex and the Xenon bill. They have Atomic. Troop got a bill. that I also like. But I do have this on my FileLink on a fork, so you can install it inside your other Kodi. And Eugene, you said slow and buffering, not showing the right movies. Was it a new movie that you was trying? Because that could be it. If it's try a different add-on.
DaReal said you took our mind status away.
Man, look, truth be told, I don't even know how to do a mind status.
Click on the 3 dots next to the name, and there you go.
Well, 3 dots, so when they're in the side chat over there?
Yeah.
Oh man, now you really wanna now you really want everybody gonna want a hammer, GoPro Diner says that any add-on, but I use Over Easy and Yoda. Use some more. It works fine on my Shield. I haven't had a problem with it. I like that they you got your paid section, and they have some of the most popular. That's over the top, is some of the people sleeping on that. And they have some paid add-ons in there, free TV, and I found some stuff in it that works, that I really I was stuck on Xenon. I still am, but I when I pull up this Xenon, I'm like, man, I love this. But I haven't run into anything, and like I said, just like with APKs, guys. If something doesn't work, look all the add-ons that you have. Let's go through them. Some of them are dead. I want to do a video to show you all. Also, if you have a dead add-on on your skin, how to remove it. So I'm going to do a video on that. I got a lot of ideas and videos that I want to do. And like I said, man, I've just been so busy, but I have to make time. Donna, you think is your box? Which M8S is that? Which one is that? What's the two that they have? Troop one. What's that new one? It's two different ones.
M8H Pro.
Yeah, it's two different ones. In fact, Real has the other one. Starts with an N. And I really want to get to the point where that I can get some more, but man, I got enough boxes here, and my wife just asked me, "You think you're gonna need any more?" And I told her, "Yeah." So she just looks at me and walks off, But Miku, yeah, GoPro. They got Miku, and what's the other one? New Paul. New Paul is the one that Real has. And man, I tell you, Real does some things behind the scene with that. I'm like, I can't keep up with Real because she does so many different things. She just, man, Real will start off with one thing and change on me, and I'm lost. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Dave James, you're right. That's what I forgot about the UK. Yeah, UK Kodi 1 bills. They are nice. They are, But my a build is good. But man, if you go and get your blank Kodi, and this is one thing I want to speak on this, because I seen it coming when 5DL first came out, that everybody was looking for codes. Everybody was looking for codes. What's the code for this? What's the code for this? Everyone had forgot the old-fashioned way by URL, how to put it in and things like that. And if they didn't know if they couldn't get a code, they didn't know what to do. Let me see what she says. Send it back. I'm gonna hide it, Mia, but I can read what you say, but send it back. What was I saying? We're talking about bills. Man, I want you all, and I'm gonna start it because it's a habit that we have with APKs. and anything now, we're looking for codes. We're relying on file links. We're relying on other kind of installers. It's good to learn the direct source to download things too, because really, there's so much of switching going on, and we're downloading things, and we're really not sure where these things are coming from. So be very careful where you're getting things. If you're getting a code or something like that, make sure that it's an official code that's coming from that group, because people will, I'm just saying, and I saw a whole wave of people coming in. I've been doing this for a while, and I've seen a whole wave of people coming in, and they were just stuck on codes. If I don't have the code, I can't do anything. Man, you got to start learning the direct sources. I made a list of a lot of APKs that's out there with the direct sources. I'm gonna have to start putting them out so you can have them. I want you all to start whether you got your pad, use your pad. If you got pencil and paper, write your stuff down, make log with it. If you got your phone, go into your notes and put all your stuff in there, and your direct links and things like that, because you never know what can happen. Let's look at FileDL. Okay, everybody was running over there getting codes. You weren't sure where that code came from. So you downloading and downloading, you're not knowing what you're downloading. So you got to be very careful with that. So always have backups to backups. That's why I never really just relied on codes. Same thing like I said with file links. When I go through my file links, you'd be surprised. Sometimes I'll shut it down just to go through it, and I'll go through everything just to make sure that it's working. I try to make sure that I get things from direct sources, from in the groups that I'm in, that I get things, and not just to give you anything that you put on your box and download it. Because I believe that if I'm going to give you something, I want to give you something that's from the originator if I can, So we have to be real careful with that, with just running over here and downloading this and downloading that. That's one thing I want you to do. So if you can, get into a habit of, okay, well, I know that's in a file link, but I like to try to find out what's the direct link to this. That way, that Kodi, we people ran to the Play Store. I was old school. I just went to the Kodi site, and I downloaded it from there. Oh, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon. They didn't already got me, man. I'm telling you, they had me rattled before the show started. That's why I was a little late. I was actually a little late until I just told them, you know what, I'm blocking everybody. And I just started cutting them off and everything. But he's not gonna call me, but I'm gonna tell you who did call in the middle of me doing the video. And just as I was about to finish the video, Hangouts went off while I was doing the video, and that was Real. So I had to make a choice, do I ignore it, or do I just keep doing the video and upload it later? Actually, I stopped the video and went and answered it, and she still chewed me out. It's like my little sister, man. I'm always doing something wrong, and that's the thing that gets me. But I love her to death, and Bo and J Mac, Troop and everything, man. We have a great time off the air, and that's what I like. And I was always brought up to try to surround myself with like-minded people. Like Real saying she didn't know. Yeah, she laughing, but she didn't know. But I always try to surround myself with positive people, like-minded people. I had said this once before. I was taught that my grandfather told me, says, hey, if you don't have a job, why would you hang with people that don't have a job? You try to hang with the guys that's got a job. Maybe they can tell you about a job. And it's the same thing, and it's why I gravitated towards DST. DST, we focus on having no drama. Now, you can get it. Trust me, don't get it twisted. You can get it. but there's no need for that drama, because in the end, I am here for one thing. Trust me, I'm not a YouTuber. You can say I'm a YouTuber. I've said Dale, Bo, Real, all of those are YouTubers. You know, I mean, I watch these guys behind the scenes sit down. Dale can be talking to you and doing a video. And while we're talking, then the video would pop up. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a businessman, but I am more of an end user that has done a lot of research, that really loves this, and I wanted to be the voice of end users. I want to put it like that. Not just say a YouTube. I want to be the voice of the end users, because I see people with who had it first. Mine is better than yours. This service, everything is to our personal preference. Okay, we all have our opinions, you know, but it's what works good for you. Let me tell you, perfect example. Someone brought up a IPTV service that they seen that I have, that a lot of people don't talk about. But I know that there's some resellers out there that's got it rebranded. And the reason that I liked it so much is that all of my local channels, my ABCs, my CBS, NBC, Fox, all of my local channels were in there. So that means I don't have to go to my antenna. Okay, I don't have to go to my antenna if I don't want to. And that was a big plus for me. Not only that it runs very well, but it had my locals. You know, we know that I know some of you have some things out there, and you know, you love it. You might be that one channel. There's a very well known, I don't have to say I'm gonna say the big boy IPTV. I love it, but I love it for one channel. And it's just that one channel that IPTV has that the other ones don't have. But I have some that I would say run just as good. I will go on record and say that the bit rate of them is even better. But I still have that one for that one channel. You know, but I have a backup to the backup to a backup, and I'm always going on it. I would spend one whole week, you know. DST was in the background. We were working on something, and we was looking at IPTVs, and I know they was ready to choke me because they say, man, every time we look, you on. I was like, I took 2 weeks. And I went through everything in it, up and down it, just to go through it, to look at it. But that's the type of person I am. That's the way I am. And what I keep saying, what's up, Bo? What I do love about all of us, I can tell you, Bo just came in. Bo will get something, and before Bo even says anything, as far as puts it out to you all, you know what he says? Let's see how this works.
Oh,
he would get in and say, LJ, I know it worked here, but I haven't tried it on that. And that was one of the reasons why Real and I came up with, say, hey, let's see how many devices we can get, and let's try on that. Silverback, you got it. Silverback, you got it. That's it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the channel. And I only have them for that one channel. That one channel. But if you saw when I was sharing screens and you saw what I had, that one that was on there will give that a run. That service has that channel, and I like the last channel search. Like when you can, because I'm a person that never stays on one channel. I like to have two stations programmed, and that way I can flip back and forth when the commercial or something I get, you know. That is the only reason why I still have them. But I have another one that runs so good, it's unbelievable. But Silverback, you got it. That's the one channel. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, but always with your IPTV, people ask what's the best. I mean, when I'm looking at it, If it has your locals and they play well, that is a plus for you, because then you don't have to worry about that antenna that much. Unless there's a small local channel that's just in that area for certain things, you can get it. But as far as the big boys, ABC, Fox, and things like that, that's a plus for you, because I know there's a lot of people that are in places that say, oh, I have an IPTV, but it doesn't have my locals. Do your research. Do as many trials as you can. You will be surprised. And if you're paying attention to the shift that's going on right now with IPTV, you're noticing that they're starting to focus a lot on locals, on local channels in different states. They're focusing on that, because that's the other thing that people look at. Like I said, that one that I have has all of the main locals, so I can look at my news in my area. If there's a game and I don't feel like going over to the NFL section or whatever, I can hit my favorites and go to Fox and I can watch my Saints play. I can go to NBC and watch them play over there. So, and that's a thing, because I don't know about a lot of you, but I'm kind of a stickler. When I'm looking at a game or something, I like to hear the announcers that I'm familiar with, especially with your home team. You like to hear them. It ain't good if you're a Saints fan or Eagles fan and you're listening to the announcers from the other team, because y'all never going to be on the same page. So do your research with that. But I will say one thing, like I said before, I sound like a broken record, but with DST, when we bring something, it's not something that. What's up, Real?
What's up, Real?
See, we know. Here she come, y'all. Trouble is coming.
When I say I'm stuttering and shit.
If you start stuttering, that means I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Working. Look, I'm working.
That's
why I ain't been on the show. I'm in my garage. See, I gotta make 2 cups that I'm donating to my mom. They making baskets. For what I don't think a lot of people know, that my sister had stomach cancer.
Yeah.
So right now it's good, because what was that, 2 weeks ago, LJ?
Yeah.
She was out here. She had surgery.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. But she's doing great. She's already been back out here, had a checkup. So everything is good on her end. But we got some other people that's just found out they got breast cancer, and they're doing like I guess like a little small fundraiser, cups. So I got to get them put out. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna be able to be on the show today. That's what I was trying to call when I interrupted your video today.
Man, when I tell you I was doing that video, and after about 10 times, I was like, man, and I'm gonna tell you something that DST knows. I'm gonna let all you know. I hate my voice. I hate my voice with a passion. I cannot listen to myself. Every time that you've seen me on the show, on Bo's show, a Real show, a Dale show, I listen. When I talk, I mute it. I pass myself up. I don't know what it is. I just can't listen to myself. So when I put these videos out, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you, I'll look at them. I mean, I was cringing as I was doing the video, and then I was reviewing the video to see if I had to edit it, and I just can't stand to listen to myself. I really can't.
You might have to do a bowl, LJ.
Hey, but it's funny. As you know, I sing. So when I'm doing churches and things or concerts and stuff like that, I've actually had recordings where people came and gave me a diss. Hey man, I love you singing. Look, and they would give it to me. I have never played them. I have never played them.
He like,
I don't listen to myself. I don't. I really don't.
Sure, you need to switch because my voice all squeaky and all other kind of stuff. He got that smooth talking, boy. He probably back in his day, he probably had all kind of women trying to holler at him. Girl, you hear his voice?
You know, my wife always said that, and I'm always singing, but I'm talking to you all. I'm not one that really talks that much. A lot of people say people say that I'm mean, antisocial, you know, but I don't say much, and it doesn't mean that, you know, I'm not stuck up.
Don't let him fool y'all. He do talk a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he talk, y'all.
I talk
Once he
to
get
the
to know you, once he gets to know you,
yeah.
then I can tell he to himself. But I can't say I believe once he gets to know you, LJ will talk.
Yeah, I can once you get me started, I won't stop once I get to know you. But to get me around, and I only do that with people that I like. That's true. You know, I can't hide it too well. I never was a person that if there was something that you did that rubbed me the wrong way, I think when I say things, I don't really, I don't scream, you know, and I don't raise my voice. But I think sometimes the things that I say, if you pay attention, you know that person has rubbed me the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
And
He throw out signals, y'all. Like when I throw out signals and y'all be knowing when I'm cussing.
yeah. You know, yeah. And I get that. I'm trying to change, but it's just the way I've been. You know, I don't have a problem with going in a group of people and sitting down and not saying anything.
And I'm listening. That's probably why he's so intelligent the way he is. He's sitting there listening. That's my key word too. Listen, y'all.
Yeah. You know, hey, look, sometime, let me tell you something. Sometimes it's good to sit back, be quiet, and listen to fools talk.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's just it. Just sit back and I mean, no matter how it hits you, you know, no matter how it hits you or what it do, sometimes it's good to just sit back and just listen to idiots. Just really listen to them talk. And you learn a lot, you know, instead of going back and forth to them, you know, back and forth, you know, just sit back and listen. I mean, hey, look at what's happening now in the States right now. You know, I mean, we can get out there and scream and everything else, but sometimes it's just sit back. You know, it's good just sit back and just listen, and just really pay attention to what's going on. But also always, you know, count your blessings. You know, you wake up in the morning, you know, thank God, you know, for your blessings, because we spend so much time on the negative things that's going. But hey, we woke up this morning, you know. And never said it was going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Never said it was going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, man, because I can tell you right now, my family, we are going through some things right now. You know, my mom is the last one. You know, but it's God's will. You know, I'm like anyone else. We're selfish. You know, I don't ask why because I say it's God's will. You know, she's doing good now. You know, but God's will be done.
I like that, LJ. I like that.
You know, and that's the way we have to look at it. You know, I mean, because look, you know, let's be realistic. We hypocrites, and what I mean by that, we all want to go to heaven, but I don't see none of us out there running to go want to die.
Mm-hmm. To get there,
You know, we're not running out there. Oh no, I'm going to heaven. No, we're not. But man, thank you, blessings. You know, I think I said this once before. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but
break it.
you know, before Hurricane Katrina and things, my wife and I have several businesses, and we're blessed. We're blessed. After the hurricane hit, we lost everything. Businesses, everything. Okay. We were 2 hours outside of New Orleans. We lost everything except for the car that we were driving. But I tell you what, before then, the money, the houses, the cars, and the things we were doing that, I was, oh man, I'm lucky. I got this, I got that. I had one friend who I really call a friend. And he used to always say one thing. He used to say, thank God. And I never And I used to just brush it off. I said, oh man, we got this contract. We got so much coming in. This is what we're going to have. And he would say, thank God. And I can tell you, it wasn't until we lost everything that I found myself sitting down, crying, and just couldn't stop crying. But it wasn't until I got on my knees and I thank God for the blessings that I had. And I can tell you right now, I don't have the money that I used to have. Yeah, I got more than a lot of the average people, but I don't have the wealth that I used to have. But I am wealthier now than I am now than I was back then. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because until I got on my knees and thank God, I used to sit in church and I would hear people give testimonies and say, well, I was on drugs and the Lord brought me from drugs. I was a thief on the street and he brought me there. And I would sit there and say, I've never been one of them. I have been blessed all my life. I'm not going to tell you that I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up in the suburbs. Okay, my family were working people. They had their own businesses and they moved me out there and everything. But I wasn't no better than that person that was out there that was robbing and stealing, out there doing those things, because with all the blessings I had never gotten on my knees and thank God for it. So, you know, that's just a personal thing with me. What's up, Mr. On Demand? Another guy, I know if y'all some people are talking about live TV. If you're looking for some free live TV and some stuff that I have been trying that has been working, go over there and check out On Demand, that TV guide bill that he have. Yeah, On Demand. I peeped it out. You know, you put some work into that, man. That's got to be a work, because he got it updated and it's working. You know, my hat goes off to you for that, my friend. I like it. I like it. D Ruff, what's up? What's up? What's up?
LJ.
Yeah, man.
I know we kind of made you mad before you got on the show, but you still not gonna give us our wrenches?
Man, look. Okay. Troop, where you at, Troop?
Troop can't give it to us. You gotta give it to us.
Okay, well, how do I?
Okay, so what you do is
now, y'all gonna see me learn this. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna type hi. I'm gonna type hi in the chat.
Okay.
And then in 3 lines, click it, LJ. You click it, and then it's gonna ask you at the bottom, do you want me to be a moderator? And then you make me a moderator.
Look, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I didn't know all this. Okay.
I told you before.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put him in timeout.
You put me in timeout, I'm gonna be locked off the show then.
Oh, okay. There you go. Where's Real at?
Yeah, the 3 dots.
She got to type something. Real, say hi or something.
Man, Real is doing some work back there.
Troop got to say, oh yeah, Troop put laugh out loud. So if you want to get Troop,
Troop in there. Both of y'all.
Oh, you changed it.
Yeah, I did. Type something in there. Let's see to make sure. You know, see what happens.
Hey.
We got fired. Now we got rehired.
Okay.
Man, y'all. Hey, y'all. You guys ain't never off my team, man. Hey, y'all ain't never off my team. I'm gonna go to bat for you. I'm one of them.
I love it that yesterday, the incident that happened yesterday. I love that I didn't get to speak. Well, I spoke, but I didn't get to speak the way I wanted to. But I was happy that me and LJ quickly was on the same page for the incident that happened yesterday.
Yeah, man. You know, man, people got to understand, man. When we say that, we're not just talking. See, I also go by something else. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't believe what you're saying because I see what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's something you got to do. You know, a person say one thing and you talking it, you know, but hey, I can't believe what you're saying because I see the things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's that. You know, there's a lot of things that I look at, man. I was fortunate enough to be raised by some educators, you know, that made me read, that set me down and taught me things, you know, that was going on in the world. Some things I was shielded from, and then later on it was brought to light, you know, and I try to live by that. I really try to live by that. You know, I mean no one no harm, but you know, dude, if I'll talk to you, man, and hey, man, I'll talk to you as much as I can, but it comes to a point the way that you got to realize that it's not helping. So you have to let that go. Eugene, so you coming for me, huh? You gonna whip my butt. Okay. All right, Eugene. All right. I love you too, man.
Just getting it.
Yeah. Yeah. He want a wrench. He want a wrench. I got a wrench for you, Eugene. Did you see that neck crank that happened to Connor? I got one for you. I got one for you, man. I had one for you. Hey, wait a minute, Bo.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing on here?
I came on just to show you some support while you until Real or somebody came in. I didn't want to leave you on here by yourself. So, but then Real here, so I'm finna go and get ready for my show. I'm finna get ready.
I'm looking at the time, man. I really appreciate that you come over here with the rookie.
Come on, man. Yeah, we got to make sure you good. We don't want you to get them butterflies, all that. Get them up out of there. So,
hey, man, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it down. We're gonna get more content. Guys, like I said, I got to get those videos up and things like that, and I'm gonna work on it. Things are starting to settle down here. Little things are going on, but we got it going on. But Bo, I appreciate that. But if you're going on, I'm looking. You 6 minutes late, man.
No, I'll go on at 7. I'll go on at 7, LJ.
10.
Oh, man.
I'm going at 7, so 10 o'clock your time.
You're 2 hours behind. You're 2 hours behind us.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Kick back. Give a dog a ball. GoPro down here. I cannot deal with you. GoPro Daddy did.
GoPro Daddy is a fool. Hey, GoPro, man, look, you could be my spokesperson any day, my brother. You can, cause guess what, man, I love when you say things. I love.
I'm giving no wrench though. He been kicked.
Oh no, I'm not, cause look, I know GoPro don't have no filter, man. We give GoPro, man. Look, but I'm gonna take this time also to thank a lot of guys and girls, the people that's in our DST on our Facebook page. Man, I've learned a lot from you all, from those launches, the things that they put in there. Trust me, I'll be taking notes. But I can't say any more than man, we have a great group of people. And I love seeing when I look in the chat, and just for somebody like me, an end user that's sitting up here that's just ranting on and talking, that you guys are in here and you guys are supporting us, and I just love it and I really appreciate it. That being said, I also want to let you know that you guys know that my wife has one of the largest nonprofits here in Louisiana called Just the Right Attitude. And my channels and things is not monetized or anything like that. But there's jtra.org. You can go in and donate that if you can. I would appreciate that if it's $1. But anything that comes in through YouTube or through you guys that goes, it all goes to Just the Right Attitude. We believe in helping. My wife, like I said, my wife started it. It's been 19 years now in the 2-car garage, and she's got over 5,000 square feet, and we go all over. And I love her to death. I can't tell you the many times that I've sat and watched my wife fall asleep behind a computer because she's trying to raise money, and she's not city, state, or federal funding. And the reason why she doesn't take that federal funding and things is because the government wants to put all kind of stipulations on things. So we are based on need, not income. Because what I'm trying to say is that we all working people. We can lose our job today or tomorrow. When we go in to get help, they'll look at you and say you made too much of money. You know, well, I've been working all my life, and now I'm having a little hard times. You know, I got to pay my home note. You know, I got to pay this, I got to pay that, and I got to feed my kids. And you're telling me that because I was out here working and I was doing those things that you can't help me? I'm just asking for help. You know, it was a funny. What's up, Derek? How are you? We um troop troop changed that pin. The pin did just changed to 2020. Troop put up my file link, but I had to change the pin to 2020. And that's why we're based on need, not income. You know, because and if we didn't learn anything, we learned it even more after Hurricane Katrina, because I saw millionaires, I saw doctors that, you know, I've seen people ride up in their Mercedes and had big homes and stuff, and they didn't have anything. And the government is not going to give you anything, but you're rewarding people out there that's not doing anything. But a person that works every day and puts into the system, you have enough nerve to tell them that they made too much. We got senior citizens that have worked all their lives. And when they go to depend on help, you look at them and tell them that, well, they made too much. My mother-in-law personally made, I think it was like $26 too much to get any kind of assistance. We had a young lady that was in college and both of her parents were killed. She was working and she's in college and she was trying to get help. And they actually told her that they couldn't help her, but if she was to become pregnant, then they could give her some assistance. You know, man, if we're not going to get out here and help our elderly, you know, man, what are we going to do? You know, so I'm just saying to you all, you know, count your blessings, man. Thank you. You know, just really count your blessings. You know, because there's people out there that really need help. You know, say good morning, say something. Just take a brief moment in your time in your busy schedule, you know, and say a good word to someone. Help someone if you can. You know, that's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's not about us. You know, it's about doing what's right. And when you tell me that there are people that are out here that have worked all their life, and because the government says that they've made a few cents more, you can't help them with anything. You know, and that's the kind of things that I would hope to change in this world. You know, we got veterans out there, you know, that are struggling. Their families are out there that's struggling. You know, we got to do something. You know, we got to do something and help each other, man. You know, things that's just going on, it just ain't right. But that being said, it's enough with the preaching. We've done a little teaching. Um, I want to know from you guys out there. Somebody else has put out something. I want to know from you guys out there. What are you guys looking for in streaming? What interests you in streaming, and what do you think it's like, and what would you like to see? You know, we were talking about with IPTV, that the locals, you know, we're talking about the local channels, and like I was saying, that's very important. Um, it's very important for me, you know. So another thing, hey D Rum, thank you, appreciate it. What's up, Erica? How are you? You know, what is it in this in this day and time in streaming? What are you looking to get out of streaming? What more are you guys looking for? You know, um, Kodi. How many of you are still out there in Kodi? I can tell you that you should be. You should be having knowledge with Kodi and your APKs. So what do you say, B Dave? Atuba just put up a vid saying that Area 51 is going out of business and shows their website saying no more orders. I know it's been out of stock a lot, but the website still works for me. My thoughts on this here is that in a way, with a lot of them, is that it's not a bad business move. You know, it's like when you start a business, you have a projective, your business portfolio. What are you expecting and where you want to be? And with that IPTV, it can only grow so much. They can only handle so much. And I believe that if you get to that point where you're comfortable where you at and your system is working for you and you're comfortable with everything that you have, then you would have to say, well, okay, guys, this is it. We'll fill. I would rather see that than to see a company that would just want to just keep taking the money, just keep taking the money, just keep taking the money, and knowing that down the line they're not going to be keep up with that demand and keep that quality of streaming that they have. I would rather see them say, okay, well, this is it. We have reached our capacity and sit there than to take it and take it and take it and know that you're getting to that point to where that you can't handle that load. So that's, I have no problem with that. Now you can the ones that come in and just take the money and take the money and take the money and take the money and then boom, all of a sudden they're gone the next day. It's the reason why you pay month to month. But I don't have a problem with anyone say that we're not taking any orders. I really don't. I don't have a problem with that at all. Like I say, I think it's in the streaming world like we're doing, I think it's a good business move. It's a good business move. Let someone else come in and might be able to do it. And you're right, Mia. You're right. It's quality, and that's the main thing. Because what do we want from IPTV? We want it to play. We want it to be reliable as it can. We all want a picture. We got people out here that want 4K. Ain't much 4K content. Don't even have a 4K TV, but you're talking about 4K. I want 1080p, and you have a device that really can't run that 1080p. Yeah, but if you're going to IPTV and you really want to see quality, one of the things that I've found to way to really check the quality on IPTV is to go to their sports. Go look at the sports, football game, basketball game, things like that, with the action and everything in it, and look at that. And it really shows up. Because if you're looking at movies, we all know that if you're looking at movies, you're looking at, say, sci-fi movies. Sci-fi movies are shot a little dark. So if it's a sci-fi movie or a horror movie and there's a cam that they put out, don't waste your time because it's going to be darker than dark. But if you have an IPTV service and people saying this and that, or I want this, I want that, go look at sports. And you will see the difference in the bit rate and the picture that you're looking at. And so it's everything is a personal preference. We talk about a lot of APKs, and at one point there it seems like we felt like APKs were bulletproof. But some of us that I still love Kodi. In my opinion, I've seen IPTVs that run better inside of Kodi than they do in the APK. A lot better. It's the same, man. It's just like the APKs and the add-ons, they're gonna go and come. But I would like for people to understand that Well, another thing that I see when they're saying, "Oh, they're getting paid for this, they're getting paid," I really don't care. Really, Mr. On Demand? Mr. On Demand said they're starting to shut down the sites now. 123 Movies got shut down, and you know how that is. But Mr. On Demand is there; he can tell you there's one down, something else gonna come back up. So and for a while there, what Mr. On Demand, we were going through this maybe every few months with add-ons. It's got honestly, man, give some of these devs a shout out. People like you see these YouTubers, guys that's out here that's really trying to bring you good content. Give them a shout out. I have no problem with if I'm going to click on something that a guy will get something. I don't care if you're getting 20 cents or $1. What I wanted to do is work. That's what I want. I want to work. As an end user, I just wanted to work. See, you can't get caught up behind something, because I can see just behind the scenes the way that DST, I've talked to On Demand off, and the work that he puts in and the work that DST puts into the things that they do, I could just imagine the developers things they were doing. We have enough nerve to sit here and talk about this show ain't going and all that. Nigga, got 1,000 other movies that's playing, but we're going to talk about that one. But we never stop to think that person that actually put that out for us to look at. And that's what I want to get to. That's what I want to get to. Somebody needs something with the Fire Stick. What happened? Mr. On Demand, you didn't say nothing about a Fire Stick, did you? That's right, man. And On Demand is saying it right there. If the sites go down, the APKs and Kodi will not work. Where do y'all think, APKs, they're involved? No, they're not. They're all scraping. So, they're as good as the source. That's just like IPTV. IPTV is as good as the source that they're getting them from. Arthur Richard, I didn't see it. Is there a program that I can log in for support on Fire Stick? What's the problem that you're having with the Fire Stick? I mean, if we couldn't solve it right now, which, trust me, I'll be happy to start working on it tonight, and I have an answer for you. And maybe on the next live show we can let's do that. On the next live show we'll go with the Fire Sticks and start, if people are having problems with certain things. I can tell you one thing I don't like is the mouse toggle. I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you that I can't get that thing to work on half of the things. But did anyone see what was the problem with the stick? What's the problem? What are you having? Silverback, you're a fool. Hey, B. Davis, everybody, we all know they got to start somewhere, huh? We have to start somewhere. I'm gonna tell you, I started about 4.5 years ago, and what really got me into it, someone had a Fire Stick, and in fact it was my brother-in-law, and he was on there and he was talking about this Fire Stick, and my wife told me, have you ever heard anything about it? He's talking about he's looking at movies and he's looking at this, and I knew nothing about him. I actually went in and I went and bought one. I put it up and I'm like, this thing don't do anything. And someone told me, oh no, man, you got to do this to it and do all kind of things to it. And I got on one and it took me like a half a day. And I never looked back. And the person that was bragging about it, his went down. He wound up having to come to me for me to do his all over again. Would you say, B. Davis? I just learned that the Shield remote works as a mouse toggle if you turn the settings on. Old dogs can learn new tricks. Yeah, I got another little trick for you inside of Cinema. But Cinema, that you don't have to turn anything. It's just a a combination of things that you have to do with it that you can I showed it earlier how you can navigate through cinema, the TV shows, and even pick your own links without having to have a mouse toggle or a mouse. That is the video that I'm gonna put out. But I did show earlier in the beginning of the show. I demonstrated, didn't say how it worked, but showed them that it does work. On Demand, a fool. On Demand said he tried to plug in his Fire Stick, but it would not fit. What do I do? On Demand, that's not a good thing to say. You tried to plug in your Fire Stick, but it would not fit. There's too many ways you can go with that. Too many ways. What's up, Dale? Dale, where you at, man? Y'all left a rookie on here. And I done went through my stuff, showing people everything. We've been going through different bills and things. Y'all see how they do me, you know. It's like they just, I'm telling you, man, they were clowning me before the show came on. They were clowning me. Dale, you got that link that's in Hangout? Troop, can you send Dale that link? It's something, you know. The rookie has a show, and all the veterans were so busy that they left me. You know, hold on, Dale. Dale. I learned something. Let me show you a little trick I learned, Dale. I learned how to give you a wrench. I didn't know how to do that, Dale. They had to teach me that on the fly. You know. But did we find out what was the problem that they was having with the stick? I didn't see anyone say anything about it. Yes, it does. On Demand, I have it in my FileLink, and I demonstrated it early on the show. If y'all see what On Demand put in there, he want to let you know that APK Time has a working terrarium, and I'm put it like he says. As of now, we are testing all of them. You know, yeah, I already have it in my FileLink. I put it in my FileLink some hours ago. But yes, you go to APK Time, which is in my FileLink. You can download it, and you go into when you open up APK Time, open up the entertainment, and you will see that terrarium in there, and it works. But I also have the terrarium in the FileLink. It's also in there. And it does work. It does work. Dale, you're not coming on? You just laughing at me? Yeah, you're right, Dave. They didn't leave me. They all on mute. They're doing something, and they laughing at me. You know, like Dave said, they having a chuckle.
I ain't laughing at you, man. I told you what I'm doing. I'm listening.
Listen to them. They're listening.
Weird.
No, Billy, I haven't seen it. You say Shownuff APK Time is saying no apps. Is anyone else having that problems? I tell you what we do. Like I said, we live. Let's do this. Hold on, give me just a second. I'm gonna switch over, and we're gonna do this live right here. Let's see, Bill. Let's do this. We're gonna do this right here. This is what we live for here. DST Style. Okay, it was the APK Time. As you see, I got it down on my shield. Well, let's see what happens. And I am upstairs about 1,500 square feet away from the what you call them. Let's see. And she's saying nothing. And mine is not doing anything. And let's see what happens. It could be if something happened. On Demand, did you see anything? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go in here and go here. And let's see. And if we can't get it to work, then what we'll do, we'll install it again. Because guess what? It was working earlier.
Try playing the cash like you
yes.
said.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm gonna clear the cache in it. And then we're gonna go back in and open it, and let's see what happens. She said they threw you in the pool and letting you swim. It could be.
You
Hey,
doing all right?
APK time is not loading up or showing anything. What Miss Billy just said. So what we'll do, I'm sorry. I'm about to go do that now. I want to go back and see what was going on, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. People are saying it. Maybe they might have done something to it because that terrarium is in there.
They might be updating it.
They could be, but guess what? If you want the terrarium, it's in my file link. They could be updating it. It's not like she said, it's not showing anything, as y'all can see. But and I did clear the cache, full stopped it. I did all that. But you know, you're saying that, let's go look at something. Let's go see something right quick. Get out of there. Go down. Let's try this. Okay, there's Terrarium. That's a Terrarium that was inside of the APK time that I have downloaded also on my FileLink. That's good. Let's see something here. Let's check this out. We're going to do this on there. We're going to find out, because as we've been knowing today, things have been going up and things have been going down. Oh, we got links. And you can see my Real-Debrid is working. So that terrarium is actually inside my FileLink. But what Miss Billy said, I'm sorry, Real?
I was just gonna say they could be updating. They could have an overload over there or something.
They could be, but also, like I was saying too, if they got an overload over there with APK time, EUMC, which is in my file, with my FileLink also, which is a fork, we can go in here. Go down here. Let's go to APK installer. I'm gonna go to Wizard. Go to Wizard, and I showed this earlier. This is also inside of my on my FileLink. Okay, and free live TV APKs. Okay, you see Mobdro, Redbox, all those. I'm gonna go down OLAD TV. You see all those free live APKs is in there. You can download them straight from your box from there. VOD, video on demand. That EU Flix, which is a what is it that
It's a
yeah, that I was reading said Terrarium wouldn't download earlier from APK. No, well, you won't have to worry about it. Go to my file link and you can download that Terrarium that's in there.
Hey, so that TV that's right there must be the latest rated by Will.
That in fact, that's it. If it's one 1911, that is the one that is working. That is also the one that's in my file link. But I'm just showing you other way. You say APK time is down. You can also find it in this, and you see all your cinemas, Morphus, TV Zion.
Hey y'all, don't sleep on that TV Zion.
No, yeah, I should.
The developer that's on that, he's on it. He's actually requesting that people give him any kind of problems that you're having. Hit him up over in his Reddit. The Reddit is it's TV Zion. Go over there, and if y'all try it, y'all having issues, let him know so he can go fix it.
Yeah, it is. And also, and this I always get this back. EUMC, you can see all the forks in here. These are forks, and some of them are the forks with the with the bills on them. Like, you know, you're looking at Supreme right here. You're looking at, you know, Kodi Nation. You know, they have the bills. These are forks. You got digs in here. You know. Wait a minute here. Is there someone that I know? I see Jug. So there's a lot of Fire TV Guru. There's a lot of forks in here also. So there's a lot of ways, people. I know you look at YouTube videos and we get stuck on things, but put all these things in your arsenal. It's just different ways that you can go in and actually install different APKs. Install them. And that was EUMC. And if APK time ain't working, like I said, they could be working on it. They could be updating it. Could be so many people hitting it that it's down. But I showed you other ways to get those same ones from my FileLink, and also if you go in there, okay. So they went, and like Real was saying, TV's on. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this. And like I said, a feature that I did like in it is to continue watching. So like I have people that come over company that get on my nerves and I have to stop looking at something. When you come back, it will come up and show you. You could even see here. I was going old school. I was looking at Casablanca and I had to get out of it because I was just testing it. But then if I go into there and click on it, it will start right back from where I was looking at the movie. That's one thing that I do like about it. Go into your settings. I like to go in here and and look and see what's in here. Real-Debrid and things like that. One thing that I love besides Real-Debrid, I love having my track. If I can have my track hooked up to it, then I know all my favorites and everything that I had. I would never lose them. So I can, if it has Real-Debrid and it's good, it has. If my track is hooked up, if it's in there too, that would be even better. So if they get that in there and where that's hooked up, for me, I'm straight because it does play well. It's not overwhelming. It's user friendly. From what I've seen with it.
I know that one that you got right there is like a one-click play.
Yeah.
So you clicking it, but I think some people was like, I ain't gonna say you necessarily having a problem with it. But what we're used to. Like when you go into Terrarium and anything, when you click on something, you have a list of links you can pick. So I think if I read it right, he's gonna go and put that where you can click what links. I think he actually has a beta out. I think I seen that in that EUMC. They had that version, and then they got the beta.
Yeah, I'm like you say, Real. I'm really liking on that TV Zion. I really am.
And it's a plus. It has no ads.
Yeah.
All he's asking for is for people to donate. Even if you donated $1, it's better than nothing.
That's what I say. Something. I mean, because we're using these things. So, and hey, let's support. Let's support these people. It ain't no more than going over and saying hello, man. I appreciate your work. There's a donate, man. Send something, $1. Send anything. I mean, come on. We're looking at this for nothing. So, we'll see. We'll check with this APK. I did everything but uninstall it. So, we'll check back with it and see what's going on. But like I said, guys, besides APK time, I'm going to my FileLink. There's EUMC. And they got other people. Mr. On Demand is on here. He has a FileLink. Bo, Dale, so there's many ways to actually get some stuff. But I still want to say I want people to start getting used to, if you haven't, start researching direct links, direct sources on how to download these things. It's good to have file links you know, and FireDL and things like that, you know. Or let's say all this here goes down. If you don't know the direct link or how to get it, then you're stuck.
Yeah, and that Google is your friend because
Yes.
some of these APKs got websites, so you can go directly to the websites and download straight from there.
True.
You know that's a good source. It should be anyway.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to put my wife's, I am so proud of my wife, on that jtra.org, which stands for Just the Right Attitude. Go over there and take a look at it. And also her Facebook page is Just the Right Attitude. And you'll see some of the things that we have coming up. I think in fact in our group I posted the brunch that we're having. I want to invite anyone that's in New Orleans. I should know the date. It's November something, but there's a post. I put it up in the in our group. We're having a brunch. It's $30. Come over, listen to some jazz music, gospel. It's from 1 to 4, and have a good time, man. You know, and it's for a great cause. I like for
When
y'all to
is
go
it,
over there.
LJ?
It's in November. You've been invited to it.
I know
It's
you
hard
said
for me to
November. What's the date?
look. I'm gonna have to look at this. And don't nobody tell my wife that I can't remember the date. Sometimes I can't remember my name.
Mm.
Yeah, just give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a
No,
second.
I'm looking at something
No,
else.
no, I'm looking at the our Facebook page. I'm about to go over to the group so
You
I
got
can
some
tell you.
crazies up here, man.
It is November the 4th
The
from
fourth.
November the 4th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's a gospel and jazz brunch. And we got 2 awards that we're going to be giving out. One is to one of the guy that was a sheriff in New Orleans, Marlon Gusman, that has helped my wife for over 18 years. You say you went to my FileLink and couldn't install Terrarium TV?
Make sure
Hold
that
up.
you uninstall
Make
whatever you
sure,
got.
yeah, make sure you uninstall the other one. Because if you didn't, it's not. Or if you got anything, now, it could say if you got anything that's like Terrarium, it might, but I can tell you what.
Go delete yours, LJ.
Yeah, hold up. Let's see.
Hey, hopefully it ain't went down again.
No, I just
No,
opened
you was just
mine.
on it though.
Yeah, I just opened mine.
Maybe it ain't
And
hit your part of the world yet. I'm just messing.
I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Let me go into my let me go look at something. Tell you what I'll do since I'm here.
It says some apps are crashing with Terrarium. Maybe Movie Red. I don't know. You don't have that Movie Red on your box. You didn't even try that, did you?
No. I'm gonna tell you what else I don't see.
What?
Guess what I don't see? Hold
In your
up.
Terrarium? I mean, in your FileLink?
In my file link. Is this my file link? Yeah, that's my file. I know this is my file link. I'm gonna tell you what else I don't see.
What's that?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
On your in your FileLink though?
Mm-hmm. Hold up.
You didn't erase it?
I'm trying to make sure that I didn't erase it. If I did, I'm about to go find out right now. Because the first thing I did is when I just clicked on it, it was looking me right in the face. Hold on. Go back to it.
I'm gonna show y'all my cup when I get done.
Give me just a second, guys. Oh, I know I put it in there. I don't know why I didn't see it on my phone. Give it one more time. Let's go. Huh? Okay.
How that movie Red working out for you, Carla? I heard some people was having issues with it. Well, I seen some video. Some apps are crashing.
Okay. Go try it. Carla, try it again. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna hey, guess what? I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go in here. Let me set this up, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show it's working, and then I'm gonna find out. So like I said, we're gonna do this live right quick, and let's see. But Carla, make sure that there's nothing else on there, because it won't install if you have anything on there that's like Terrarium, the clone or anything. Let me go and say, okay. So what I went in and took it out and put it back in just to try. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yes, you
I'm
can.
sorry.
What?
I was talking to I love my two nephews. Okay. Carla, go back in there. Go back in there. And what I'm gonna do, let me switch over. Hold up. I told y'all know I can't do so many things at one
I'm
time.
gonna show you the cup right out the oven. It's upside down, but it's there.
Yeah, do that while I find this right quick for I love my two nephews.
I can't turn it around, right?
Man, I didn't.
Y'all can't see that. It's an Auburn cup. I hate Auburn.
Hey. Hey. Oh.
You an Auburn fan? You're not an Auburn fan.
Oh no. Hey, I'm in New Orleans, and I'm right outside of Baton Rouge right now, my house here, and I'm not even a LSU fan. Oh God, I hope ain't nobody here hear me. They're gonna try to shoot me outside. I love to see LSU win just to see them get beat up in the end. Let me put this in there. I love my two nephews. Let me show you. She asked me something, and I'm gonna put it in there, and then we're gonna go to that that what you call them.
What, you trying to put your Cash App info in there?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. That's my Cash App. But let's do this. Let me switch this over right now, and we're gonna see what happens with Terrarium. I'm gonna either have it or we're not. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's see. Terrarium is right here. When we click it, we know it's working. Okay. We're just gonna make sure that pops up so we know. Let me see if I get any links. Try it, call and see. See any links pop up? Okay, links pop up. We know it's working. It's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna back out of it. I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna go in here. And you didn't see that. We're gonna uninstall it. Okay, we're gonna uninstall it. Okay. I'm gonna install it. We're gonna go back up. We're gonna go to file links. I wonder who code that is. Oh, right. Let's delete that. Man, I got a bug just flew in here and flew on my head, man. Made me think about Hereditary. Okay, let's go. See, put my pen in. I put my Cash App in there. If you wanted to donate from there. Okay, done. You see my little message tell you, if you downloaded any of this without my permission, you have a surprise coming. That's just me. Real, I know you're looking. You always have a problem with this. When you come with this on the shield, the first thing you want to do is click up, so it highlights the search, and then you move down. You can see Terrarium is on top because what I did, I took it out and I put it back in, and I haven't put it in alphabetical order, but I will. But let's go on, and while we're here, let's download Terrarium here. Let's see. Okay. We're going to install that. But there's nothing like I'm so spoiled. There's nothing like a hard wire. This Wi-Fi gets me. If I was downstairs, and it was hardwired, this thing would be then installed already. Okay. Let's hit done. I'm not going to open it. I'm going to back out of this right now. And let's see. Let's go in here and open it back up. It should be, yep, version 1911. Let's open it up. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't work, then we know. Allow. There. Yes, player. I'm going to go down to MX just for now. Hit. Okay, here we go. The flash. Oh, I didn't put my Real-Debrid in, but let's go season 1. We'll go right there. I'm a creature of habit. When I do this, before I do anything, the first thing I do is go into the settings and put my get off of there. Got it. Let's go through this. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got links. My Real-Debrid is not hooked up, so but it's working. That Terrarium is working. So you will go in here, go to your settings, change your default. You can go down. My first thing I would do is go in here, go to my track, hook that up, then go down to my Real-Debrid. Like I say, I'm a creature of habit. I would go in here and do this here before I did anything. I'm using 5G. My house is 3,200 square. I'm on the 4 end and upstairs. But I have a gig. I have 1 gig. Downstairs, it'll load so quick. Sometimes if you blink your eye, you would think that you missed something. But there it is. I downloaded it. So caller, it is working. I will go in there later and put it in alphabetical order, because I'm just a stickler like that. I hate even seeing that like that. I would do it while we're talking, but I'm afraid that I might mess around and be then disconnected us off the show completely, and then they would really be laughing. They would really be laughing at me. So there's that. We got that. I'm reading some of the things.
All right, I'm back, y'all.
I was just reading some of the. What is Real-Debrid? You asked a question. What is Real-Debrid? You know what?
You see that?
What?
Can you see that?
Oh, hold up, Real. Hold up. You're talking to a rookie. Give me a second. I was doing something. Let me click on you there. Oh yeah, War Eagles. Okay. Okay.
Let me see if I can get the light a little better.
Where's my new cup that will say who that?
Say what?
Where's my new cup that will say who that?
Who that? Oh.
Who that? Who that?
Oh, let me see.
You know, who that?
Can y'all?
I clicked on you so they can see you. So no matter what you do, they can see you. That looks nice.
Yeah, these are little wine cups, like, you know. I guess they call them like wine cups, wine, whatever. It's stainless steel, so it'll keep your stuff cool or hot, however you want to. Nice little cup. I'm finna make a roll tide one now.
Oh God.
You know, that's how we roll in Bama.
Oh
Roll
God.
tide.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I want to give a salute. Dale gives a salute. I want to drop the hammer.
That's nice right there. I like how you did that.
Okay, I like that, LJ.
I love my two nephews. I want to drop that hammer on you. Say I appreciate it, and it will. I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, it will be well used. I love that. If y'all know, I put my Cash App in there, and I love my two nephews showed some real love. You know, that's family love right there, and I really appreciate that. I really do. Let's go in here, and we were just talking about what's Real-Debrid. Okay, somebody was asking what's Real-Debrid. I'm going on this just not to say to just tell you what Real-Debrid is. I'm gonna I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna show you something. First let me do this because I'll be done messed up this here. Y'all know I'm not that what you call them with that. Okay. I want to show you what you was just asking about Real-Debrid. What Real-Debrid does is that it gives you more links and it gives you better quality links at what it will do. When we were in fact, let me go on and add Terrarium in here. When I went into Terrarium TV, you saw that I had two links there. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Yeah, you can sit there for now. When we go into it, I'm gonna go into the good doctor. Let's do that. Okay. All right. See if I can show you better than I can tell you. See the difference. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna choose the good doctor. We're gonna see what links we get in here. At GoPro Dynasty, the hammer has two means. Man, the hammer can be used for good or bad. Okay, you see, it's pretty good links in here. When you get your Real-Debrid links, they will be in green. Okay. If you didn't have, you see a fast server links. Fast server links work very well. I like those. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here to my settings. While I'm doing that, y'all, I got to do one more thing. Y'all gonna learn that I'm not a real great multitasker, but I can get the job done. Just give me a minute. Let me see, what is it that I am trying to do? I heard somebody else just did something. What am I looking for? I really didn't have to do that. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into I hate to pass on my track, but I'll come back to it. I'm going to we saw the links that we had on the good doctor. I'm going to log into my Real-Debrid. When you go in, you're going to have that, and I log into my Real-Debrid on my computer or my cell phone, and I'm going to put that code in right there. That code is 5MPLPJNR, And if it's right, you should see that disappear like you just saw it. So it has been authorized. Now that it has been authorized, I'm going to go out of it. I'm going to go right back to it. And let's see what we did. Might not have been a good one to pick. I should have picked the old one, but guess what? Let's see what happens. And we're going to go right back. Same one. I'm going to hit it. What's up, Philly? Hey, man, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And you see right there, we went from those links that we had, and now you see we got 1080p links. And all your Real-Debrid links will be, remember we had the fast server links in there, and you see they just go on and on. So what it does, it gives you more links, better quality links. If you have 5.1 surround, you got links like there where you can play it and it will play very well. And that's what Real-Debrid will do for you. So you don't have to, it just gives you more links. It gives you more links. I've been having it for a long time. You know, some people we had to just put on it and, oh, see, I messed up. But why y'all didn't tell me that the screen was still on Real when I went into which column? But look, guess what? I do that all the time with Real. All the time. I always do that because Real is teaching me so much. So I'll just go back here right quick. You remember how we were in there? I logged into it, but you remember when I did have the screen on? Thank y'all for telling me. We had the fast link in there. Let's do that one more time if you didn't see it. And you're going to see that it's going to give me a whole lot better links. Can y'all see that? Because I can see it and it's showing that it's showing you, but can you see it? If you can see it, press 1. And like I was saying, the 1080p links, the 5.1, and that's what Real-Debrid will give you. You know, that's what, yeah, okay, all right. What's happening, Philly? What's going on? So, Ms. Caller, we know that Terrarium is working. That's in my FileLink. We know that we looked at APK time and you said it wasn't loading, and we'll see that it's not. It could be they could be updating it. I have cleared the cache. I've cleared the data in it, and it's still not working. But like I was saying, in my FileLink, you got EUMC that has a ton of APKs inside of it that you can download from there, and also my FileLink. So, you know, we have that. Man, it's after 9, guys. I have one more because I heard a hammer hit my phone. Let me check this out because we're going to be going over to Bo, because Bo is over there. And what I want to do is hey, look, I want to draft. I want to, man, Miss Tremaine, love you. Miss Billy, Dwayne Kane, hey, I wanna I got to change this and put this up here so I can see you guys. I wanna say thank you all. I love you. I appreciate you having the patience to sit here and listen to me. Please go to my channel, like, share, and subscribe. Next Wednesday we'll be back on Real Show. Like I say again, thank you for coming. Let's all go over to Bo. I just looked over and I seen that. Brooklyn, I did. Hey, look, appreciate you. You know, and like I said, my wife is gonna love that because this all goes into her nonprofit, and that's what it's all about for me. You know, it ain't about views. I love doing this here. Like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm an end user, but I'm an end user, and I want to be the voice for the end users out there. And I wish you guys push me and help me to get better, so that I can relate our things that's going on to other people that I see out there, any developers, anything like that, because we know that, you know, if they don't know, we want to let them know that we do appreciate what they do. You know, we want to let them know we appreciate what they do, because guys, these guys are working nonstop. But again, I want to say much love to you all. Thank you for coming. I see you on the next one. Be looking for my videos, because I got some videos that I'm going to be uploading. It was great to be doing the things that we did tonight. Let's do more of this. And like I say, man, always real talk. See you guys on the next one. Love you all.